Shalom Makim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutation to all the Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing the truth and sincerity. Shalom Makim. I'm going to get into this little article right here. Esau's got low numbers in the military, and right now he's accepting transformers, and if they could pick up a gun, they could fight. Type of scenario we're getting ready to get into. That's the way it's looking. And at the same time, they're because of their rules, a lot of their rules, the people are gonna be turned on each other, and they have to deal with these rules too as well. So it's conflict, and this article brings out a little piece and brings some verses. It says, U.S. military forces female recruit to shower with transitioning men. And that's the thing nowadays, because when you go to these schools and stuff, you have these unisex bathrooms now. So a lot of these rules and regulations that E is coming out with, and they, it's gonna nip them in the butt. It's gonna bite them back. Imagine your little girl in the bathroom with a 6'4" man, just because he got a skirt on and the beard, he could be in it. A skirt on with a wig on, he could be in there, So what's happening is you're gonna have more and more weird child interactions with grown-ups. It's just gonna get weirder and weirder. There's a simple case in, because in America, these dads and moms can adopt kids very easily, and there was a case, I can't remember exactly, but what state it was in, but the weirdos of this alphabet community were having it. They were having an orgy, man, and they had the adopted kids watching them while they were doing it, So these are the 6 things that can come out and going to be brought to the forelight. And the crazy thing about it is, when you tell the people that, well, let them do that, no. The Lord is against that type of stuff, man. That's weird. That's weird. But at the same time, because, a lot of you American weirdos advocate for that, you advocate for this LGBT plus lifestyle, those things are under that banner too as well, Let me bring this out real fast. This is Proverbs 26:11. As a dog returned to his let me start up. Proverbs 26:10. The great Yahweh, the great power that formed all things both rewarded the fool and rewards the transgressor. As a dog returned to his vomit, so a fool returned to his folly. Seeing thou a man wise in his own conceit, there is more hope for a fool than of him, man, And so these people were wise in their own eyes, and a lot of these things and laws that they came out with are going to come back and bite them, man, You're going to have weirdos defending the country. You're going to have weirdos reading to your kids, These transformers are reading to kids and stuff, So a lot of these, and they got these things, and they could post, these read-alongs all through schools and libraries and stuff. They just celebrated this 4th of July holiday, and the gym that I was at, they had postings of them reading at the library, to come bring your kids, So this stuff is gonna bite them in their butt, man. All these weird regulations and stuff's gonna bite them in the butt. But right here in this article is showing how a female, she's feeling uncomfortable, man. She's feeling uncomfortable with 2 men in the shower, man. They about to what do they call ghetto gagger, man. I'm gonna read a little bit of this article and bring out some more scriptures. He says, a Washington lawmaker has claimed that an 18-year-old female recruit was forced by the U.S. military to shower with biological males who were alleged in the process of transitioning to women. There was a show also, because one thing about women, you think, and this is in his Roman Roman-based society, women could be police officers, they could be teachers, they could be judges, lawyers, they could do everything. Just a job for a man, it's supposed to be for a man, But in this society, it's flip-flop, and they allow the women to do these things. Correctional officers, that's why these women are getting raped and having babies and stuff on the side, and all sorts of drugs getting into the jails, Women police officers, they're getting beat up and shot up at an all-time rate right now, It used to be back in the day, you'd probably have one or two, and they used to be on desk duty for the most part, but now they're out in the field, It looks to be nowadays that these women aren't even, they used to have a criterion for a certain height for these women, or a certain height period, a certain stature and everything, but nowadays it's a free-for-all, just come on in as you will. And it's the same thing gonna be for that military, But this says, bring this up. This is 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over a man, but to be in silence, man. So like I say, man, I remember back in the day when a woman would get a job at a police department or a military, it'd just be a desk duty job. She'd just sit there and shut up, let the men go do the fighting, let the men go do the wars, But like I say, in this society, as it's plundering, as it's going down, they have openings for everybody, anything and everybody, You can have certain sicknesses and you can still join the military, and still join these police forces, This is crazy, man. But like I say, time is at the end, and we're at the end, and where we're at the end, this week queendom has to get whoever they can to fight their battles and fight their wars. So let me read a little bit more. They said the young women who are also forced to sleep between two biological males consider quitting over the issue and declining to speak out publicly for the fear of ruining her military career. These people, these women in the military, there was a show called Jag, that was another show I was thinking about a second ago, it was primarily about, the woman, the crimes that are happening on the, I want to say it was Air Force Base, but a lot of the times it was about these women getting raped, man. That's what the thing was about, these women getting raped. And these women have to understand they can't be yelling in our faces, and they can't be in certain situations with a bunch of men, man. And they're gonna learn the hard way, man. Because the women. Here's another one. This is 1 Corinthians. I'm gonna go to 11 and I'll go to 11 and 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. And a lot of these sexual harassment cases, a lot of these infidelity cases happen because of these women who think they got power and are married at home. They get popped off in these bases. They get popped off. They get, But that's the thing that these women have to understand, that they're here for our pleasure, man. They're here to birth kids, basically. They're here to birth our kids. That's their job, man. That's their job, and to take care of home. But in this wicked place, they get power, man. They get authority, This is basically it in this article, just talking about how, the female recruit and how she's a little upset. But, how the military does it, they'll sweep this under the rug somehow, some way, And now that is just show the women, that they have no power like that, man, and it's just what it is, man, It's just what it is. It's just showing you that, man. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, man. And while he rules, he's gonna rule the society upside down. He's gonna allow women over men, But in the kingdom to come, ain't gonna be none of that. Woman gonna be put in her place. She's gonna be at home, taking care of the family, and she's not gonna worry about your business as far as, as far as what your affairs. you know, she's gonna understand her place, basically, you know. With that being said, I'm just edifying. Shalom, Aki.